Virgo. Okay, we are going to unpack your reading and I am going to show you what I've pulled. Keep in mind, this could be past, present, or future. My readings really are timeless, okay? But don't forget to like, share, follow, subscribe if you're on YouTube and you're watching this. And Virgo, let's get to your reading, shall we? Big Virg, let's go. All right. So this is what I have here before I pull out the tarot. But I'm using some new decks. My best friend loves me. But Virgo, how are you? You know, I'm a Virgo sun in my tropical, and then I'm a Virgo rising in my sidereal, with some other major Virgo placements. I'm definitely a Mercurial, that is for sure. But, however, up here, these are the Modern Life Oracle cards. So pretty much, this is like the breakdown of you, Virgo, and what the energy that you're in. So we have social battery drained, and really what that talks about is, you know, setting boundaries, self-care. You know, you've really mastered, you know, the no game strong. And the fact that, you know, if you think about it, you know, is your alone time like really recharging you, or, you know, is it helping you avoid the world, right? So it's just something to think about. But then when we go to Gym Rat here, this is about you being in beast mode, okay? Your determination is on high. Literally, you're running circles around your obstacles, okay? You're putting down burdens. But at the same time, you know, are we being realistic, okay? And then with the inbox zero hero, okay, this is about organization, and you really could be one of those people who have an inbox that is coded, color coded, and you keep this thing on zero, okay? But most likely, Virgo, you're a mom. You could be a single mom. You know, put it where it fits. Divine mass, feminine, you know, definitely giving divine being, because that's who's here. However, I did pick up on some cross-watcher energy. So if you're watching, okay, you're watching. But I don't get that weird shit anyway. You know, like, number one, and I'm just gonna throw this out here. Like, if you don't like me, like, why do you follow? Why are you watching? What's up with that? If you don't like me, I damn sure, if I don't like you, I ain't fooling with you at all. I'm not following you. I don't give a fuck what you're doing. Okay, so move along. Okay, but anywho, overwhelmed mom, you know, again, this is with like multitasking. Like, you're a multitasking champ, but you are at your peak. You need a break. It's about time to take a break. And you can see, like, look at her, she's got the messy hair, like it's starting to creep up on her. But really, what people don't know behind the scenes is that, yeah, you may be a meme lord, okay? I bet your meme game is tough if it's anything like mine. um, but, you know, is this your way of shielding yourself from like real and true interaction with people? Because behind the scenes, you know, in the quiet moments, you know, I feel like you're a very patient person, but there's this some kind of longing too, though, where it's like, okay, will that love return? You know, but it's this emphasis on focusing on the task at hand, but also too, though, really pouring into self. And that's like really been a really big theme, though, with the collective, is the self-love and the self-care. And are we pouring into ourselves like we should be and filling our cup up? Okay, we do so much for other people, but it's just like, you know, what we put out, we rarely get back. Okay. But there is some truth that you are looking for. There are revelations ahead. The truth that you are seeking, it's not far. Again, you know, be patient. It will unfold, and it's giving unexpected for sure. Make sure that you're seizing the moment. Okay. Opportunities are fleeting, yes, but you know, the throne won't wait forever. Okay. So giddy up. You could live somewhere where there are palm trees. Also, you know, touch the sky. With this one here, okay, look at that. Look at them pretty blue skies. But your growth knows no bounds, okay? So keep reaching higher with each new day, all right? But also, too, again, make sure that you are taking the necessary time for yourself and, you know, pouring back into yourself, okay? Elevate your view beyond immediate challenges, okay? So looking big picture. But I feel like this person, though, like that you're kind of like possibly waiting on, you were a secret to them, or like a secret friend, okay? But here, see, secret friend. Be mindful, though, of people trying to play mind games on you, okay? And if someone is trying to convince you that your truth is false, that very well could be a form of manipulation, all right? So make sure that you're relying on your own understanding of reality, and also what's understood doesn't have to be explained, okay? Keep those standards high, all right? And let people's choices reveal their character, okay? But there's a little bit of lack of trust on your end, and trust is crucial for any relationship. It requires honesty, most importantly transparency and consistency. So rebuilding trust takes time and effort. So you could be on a break from this person, is what it feels like, and you know, you're waiting to see if it circles back around, okay? But there is relief. Life is most certainly overwhelming, but you know, again, don't forget to give yourself relief, okay? Make sure that you're taking the breaks, all right? And you're not literally running yourself ragged, okay? And also too, like, make sure that you're letting go of unnecessary pressures. And this popped out. They talking, all right? You've got people, cross-watcher, okay? You got a little hating hoe, or, you know, yeah, a group of them. And basically your life is their favorite gossip, okay? And your story isn't for everybody's palate, okay? Especially when you're not the one who's telling your story. And that's the thing about your story. It's your story to tell, okay? And can't nobody tell it like you. And of course, people like to tell their version of it, and it's very one-sided, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, Virgo, the hell? Crazy, I swear. And if it's like anything, what like I got going on. People watching you from fake accounts. Just hating for no reason. And like you really don't fool nobody. You take care of home, you take care of your child or children. Most likely mother of 1 or 2. But yeah, it's like, what? So just make sure too, you know, that you're really keeping a clear mind. Okay? You're filtering out negative self-talk. All right? King of Pentacles at the bottom. You could be in masculine energy. I mean, that's, yeah. You're definitely disciplined. That's for sure. And you are about your business. All right. Okay, so there's been some disappointment. 8 of Cups. All right. Giving that you've had to walk away. What are we walking away from? Secret friend. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. It's giving Sag energy. Pisces with the 8 of Cups. Okay. You hit a turning point. Okay, clarify. So we got 8, 10, the Lovers, a relationship. Well, alrighty then. Gemini energy. Chariot in reverse. You could have walked away from a Cancer in reverse. Okay. Someone who lacked direction, maybe control a bit, a lack of control. Someone who was careless with you, maybe even themselves. But this was a cycle. 10-6. Okay, an Emperor. You walked away from an Emperor. Okay. Emperor. Okay, this person could have been younger than you. Giving Knight of Wands energy. Okay. Leo. We've got Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces, Gemini, and Cancer. Okay. Also, there's the gossiper too, like I've been picking up on other readings that I've done. A Cancer in reverse as well. Put it where it fits. Okay. You guys don't forget to comment as well. Let me know if this resonates. All right. Take what does. Leave the rest for the next. But this Emperor, they came in with a lot of energy, very passionate, okay? Maybe a little bit impulsive as well. Lots of passion, okay, with the Ace of Wands at the bottom here, all right? I sometimes call this the boomstick, okay? They were charged up, baby. All right. I just saw 13, 33. Okay, what else? That's a lot, Spirit. The hell. But they came in wanting a new beginning with you with the Fool here. Aquarius. All right, they wanted to come in. Yes. Okay, and build something with you. 3 of Pentacles. They were like, oh yes, this is a new beginning. I'm coming in. All right, Page of Cups. All right. What's Page of Cups? All right, King of Wands. King of Wands. We've got the 3. All right, 3 of Wands with the King of Wands here. Okay, more Aries energy. Okay, King of Wands. More Leo. Your person can definitely have Leo in their chart for sure. Or in their big 3 somewhere. Yeah, but they came in. Okay, they were like, yes, I'm going to come in here. We're going to overcome what challenges. All right. Page of Cups is also new love. Came in six of Wands here. They came in with a lot of self-confidence. That's for sure. Okay, what else? What's this Page of Cups? 3 of Wands, King of Wands. Okay, 7. Oh, shit. But there was there was deception. Justice is on the bottom. You could be seeing lots of 7s. 737. I saw 727 today. What else? 717. Could be seeing 313. 333. Oh, but the truth came out. Just at the bottom. The truth came out about this deception. Maybe they could have been holding something from you, Virgo. I do not like when it's meant to come out, it'll come out again. When they start dropping a gang of cards all at the same time. Okay. Justice came out again. Yeah, okay. What's that? What was the truth? Temperance. Ooh, shit. Okay. Sag energy. We got Libra with Justice. Okay. Happy home. Empress. Okay, so 333 is here. All right. We've got 1010 as well with the Wheel of Fortune and the 10 of Cups here. This person wanted a new beginning with you. We've got the lovers, the lovers. I love you. Oh, I love you, baby. Oh, I love you. But this person is like having restless nights. Okay. 9 of Swords here. All right. When I see Justice here with Temperance, it really gives me Archangel Michael, especially with like this cross watcher that's in this mix, because you got somebody who is very invested in what the fuck you got going on, Virgo. Okay. They way too invested. They need to watch out. Okay. Because Michael was going to get on that ass. All right. And then you've got the Emperor. Yeah. You're going to have justice and love, Virgo. That's for sure. You sure are. Confirmation on Pisces. 10 of Cups is also Pisces. Then you've got the Empress, Libra or Taurus. More so Taurus energy. You could have a Cancer in reverse here that teamed up with somebody to spread lies about you, Empress. That's really what it's giving. Especially too, though, with this group talking about your business, okay? And then also too, that's what's coming to light. But people see you for you're in alignment. You know what I'm saying? You're just going through some daily bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Everyday struggles. However, you know, you are fruitful. You are the Empress. You are an Empress energy. But they literally are in despair about this. What is wrong with people? Get a fucking hobby. People be having way too much goddamn time on their hands. That shit is so irritating to me. It's so irritating. And then you got the Emperor to the Empress. So let's throw that out there, okay? Mm-hmm. Your Emperor could be trying to send you intuitive messages as well. Mm-hmm. But yeah. Total love and support. Your angels and your guides, you have literally their total love and unwavering support. So let's just throw that out there too. You know, you hating hoes. This Empress is protected, okay? She is protected. So you can go ahead and do your little deceiving little tactics, trying to trick a bitch, but that's not gonna work here. Like at all. Tell me more. This is deceit. Yeah. Oh my God. The Magician. Mm-hmm. Yeah, in competition with you. But that ain't gonna fly, okay? Because look at this. Look at the way the Hierophant's got his hand up. Excuse me. No. You could be seeing 55 or 55, 55, 555. Yeah, we've got the Hangman on the bottom. But I feel like, yeah, you've been enlightened about this already. So, like, you know this is what's going on. It's still going on. Let it go. Like, it's time to find something else to do. Because ain't nobody worried about you. Ain't nobody worried about you. Anything else, Spirit? Oh my God. Judgment. That's what's coming in. Judgment is coming for you, Scorpio. You could be like me and have a Saturn Scorpio placement or a Libra, especially with Justice and Judgment. Because if you have those placements, like, y'all really get and take a look at your sidereal chart, okay? See what that is. Because let me tell you, especially too, like when you're in your North Node energy and what that means when you're in your South Node compared to, you know, what it means to truly walk in your North Node. You know, looking at those two different perspectives, it really just it really clarifies life, okay? Sometimes purpose as well, but, you know, or why things happen. So, like, if you're someone who is a, let's say, a tropical Saturn Scorpio, but you're a sidereal Libra Saturn, you know, you literally are walking karma, okay? So you have to also be careful too how you treat others, because that shit will come back to bite you in the ass. However, those people who wrong you and fuck with you when it's unwarranted, okay? And most often it is, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking to my high vibrational Virgos. But when they fuck around and they fuck around and find out. I'm just gonna say that. They fuck around and find out. Okay. Because judgment is definitely being passed. It has been called. Okay. And now justice is about to follow through. Okay. On all you hoes. Okay. Coming in with the fury, with the Knight of Swords here. And the Knight of Cups. Okay. They're coming in to defend. All right. You guys make sure that you're cleansing. We got a full moon coming up. Release. All right. Release. Because these little bottom feeders, they want to trigger you, okay, to get you riled up and in a space of fuckdom so that they can attach energy to you, okay? But moving on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Follow your heart, Knight of Cups. Girl, Spirit. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, there you are. And you could be a white witch. You know what I'm saying? And nothing wrong with that. Very nurturing. And the Queen of Pentacles, that's a working mom. Okay, Queen of Swords. All right. Unbiased. Candid. Truth. Okay. Clear communication. Very perceptive. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Things will work themselves out. Just, again, watch out for somebody trying to play mind games with you, okay? And what's understood doesn't have to be explained, all right? Make sure you are giving yourself that self-care that you really need. Pull some angel numbers for y'all. But yeah, Virgo, I don't know why they fucking with you in the first place. Ugh. And it's probably next. And always. Look, cut on 333. Support. Yes, you are fully supported by the Most High, your angels, ancestors, and spirit team. Okay? The great shift is here. 1122. Crazy. Come on now. See, protection, 444 on the bottom. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Let's go. Let me get 3 of them. Look at that. Okay. 111, intuition. Okay, we got 1011, taking action. All right. Seizing the moment. All right. Blessings in disguise with 4444. Okay, so with 1011, take action. This is about new beginnings, fresh start. Okay, your lifestyle. spiritual awakenings. This is a call to action to move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you will accomplish what you set out to do. Those with patience, again, the patience, right? Those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. Then we've got 1111, intuition. So flow and clarity, all right? This is about movement. Again, more taking action. Also, moderation and unconditional love. But it says it's time to implement long cherished ideas. You're on the right track toward making your dreams and visions a reality. The right people, circumstances, and resources are being sent your way. Happiness and new opportunities are at hand. Trust in the process. And then blessings in disguise with 4444. Okay, this speaks about obstacles, hardships, strength, building character, experience. But it reads, there might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You got this. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor if you've been suffering or feeling lost. Some things may fall apart, but you're building the framework for something much better. Hang in there. Absolutely. Hang in there. Okay? I mean, they don't build forts like they used to, but the saying, you know, for tough, the fuck? Virgo, this was your reading. All right? You got this. Cross watcher. Look. Cross watcher. Okay? An X. 2 of Cups in reverse. That just... Bitch, bye. But yeah, so Virgo, y'all got this, okay? Make sure you're pouring into your cup, you know? Everything's going to become very clear here really, really soon, all right? You just move forward and you focus on what you need to do for you, all right? Everything else will fall in line. What's for you will find you, and it will be for you. No questions about it. Okay, I will talk to you guys soon. For me, this is good night. For some, good morning. Much love, y'all. All right.